everything's still wet. What's colliding, never reset. No filter, no cue card lights. Just me, the art, and open night. Wallet up, rated raw. Story, execution, impact. Flop, one voice, one take, no rewind. Wefobz Whirl, speak my mind.
Yeah, what's happening, Wefobz Nation? We are back on air again. Dang it, dang it. It's been a while. It's been a long while, and I've missed all of you. You know what? I'm going to send a shout out. Talo for mahalo soifua to all my Pacific Islander peeps. They're going to be coming in too. We're going to be adding them to the friggin' rollout. So much things was happening in the background. Life took over, and we did a lot of building. Your boy was busy as heck, especially my partner, Chief Lot. We've been building a lot of things, like we love to say, on the back end, and we're about to showcase all of it now. We're back live, back on live stream. Sheesh, man. Anyhow, welcome to Wefobz Whirl 10. This is episode 10. A lot of you may be coming in pretty new, but we are on our 10th episode for Wefobz Whirl. What is Wefobz Whirl? Well, Wefobz Whirl is where we review a bunch of the different entertainment icons that we usually digest or we usually go through, like anime, manga, movies, novels, you name it. We're reading it, we're watching it, we're going through it, and we wanted to make sure some of the reviews that we do stick. So if you haven't watched us from the beginning and you're coming in now, we want to welcome all of you. You know, Seki, yeah, it feels good, man. Yeah, a lot of planning went into this, so we hope you like it. If you don't know, I'm Guy So Smooth. I'm co-founder of Wefobz. You don't know what Wefobz is, please check us out. I've got the our website, our brand new website pulled up. Hey, Demon Gods, hello, welcome to the channel. You caught me as I'm finally coming on live again after 3 months. We've been on break for 3 months. Good to see you on. Good to see you on. But yeah, we have our new website up, and we've got a couple of things we want to show all of you, and we're hoping you all are gonna like it. Without further ado, let's head over into it. If you don't know what the website is, it's wefobz.io. This is the opening screen. I'm gonna pull it up right here. And what I wanted to show everybody, let me see if I can grab it, is the new app we built out. Yours truly built it out, actually. You know, lots of ideas we were floating around. It's called the Wefobz Whirl App. You go to wefobz.io, you go to projects, and you got the Wefobz Whirl App. Man, even our freaking website itself, you guys should check it out. There's all kinds of cool stuff over here. I'm gonna be talking about it in different shows, but what we want to focus on is the Whirl App. Yeah, take your time and look at our website. Let's go to the Whirl App. Here we are. So Wefobz Whirl, we've been reviewing a bunch of the anime mangas, manhwas, and then we've added Donghuas. There's new ones to the mix. And I wanted to create an app that pulled all of that information and all of the reviews that we put down, and we put it in one place so you could always come back to double check if you ever needed to. You could go find what we were talking about, find the reviews, find what our ratings are, add your own comments, and click on links that will take you to where these types of entertainment is found. So we're going to go through 5 of them for our live session for today, because it is what it is. All right? So this one, it's arranged from the latest to the earliest. My earliest review was released at which my latest one is the Easygoing territory defense anime right here. So Where should we start? Do we start at the latest or do we start at the earliest? I think we should start at the earliest. But once again, here's the Wefobz Whirl App. Story execution impact. Let me try to zoom in right here. All about entertainment mediums that we love. All cataloged, reviewed, and stamped for your enjoyment and your records. Our records, actually. And yeah, your boy built this app. Soon to be available. Actually, it's on mobile too, through the website. But let's go to the first one I reviewed, because we're gonna go through a bunch of these, and we'll talk about them, and you'll see how I put it. So this first one is called Release the Witch. Release That Witch, right here. Let's see. So let's take a look. Release That Witch. This is a review by me, Guy So Smooth, if you ever know it. It was created by Mu and Thundre. I hope I said that right. I will butcher some of these names though, people, because I don't speak these languages. I do apologize. Correct me anytime in the comments if you want to. I am open to criticism. But this is what I said about it. I'm impressed at it based on what I watched from the 8 episodes for season 1. It took a little getting used to listening to it being spoken in Mandarin, because it's a Donghua, or Donghua. But the English subtitle translation that I had were pretty good. Gave me a smooth feeling about the pacing of the plot, the Donghua thus far, and I've read the Manhua to this, and I'm surprised at how the Donghua turned out. So I read the comic to it. I'm surprised how the anime itself turned out. Since it's not my usual cup of tea, I'm usually a heavy Japanese anime watcher. I like it. I give it an overall 8 out of 10. So this app, like how I built it, it takes this and it collects a lot of information from off of available online. Release That Witch. So we're giving the story an 8.8, the execution a 7.5, and the impact an 8.5. So it's pretty out there. Overall score 8. And like I said, when I built this app, it takes all the information available on the web, the official information, and it puts it out here for all of us right here at Wefobz Nation. You don't have to go anywhere else. Just come to wefobz.io. You get this stuff for your review, and then you can go and watch it if you want to. It's an 8 episode. It's 8 episodes in season 1. So it's not finished. It's planned for 12. And the pacing and plot feel smooth. The progression lands well, like I said, and it tracks the source material faithfully if you read the source material. The comic, actually, if you read the comic. Execution-wise, the Mandarin dub took some adjusting to get, like I already said, it takes some adjusting to get used to if you're a long-time Japanese anime viewer or watcher. But the English subtitle version that I had was really good. So shout out to the guys who subtitled that version. It was solid enough. It never got in the way of the how the whole Donghua turned out, the anime. Well, the Donghua. It's called Donghua. And for the impact, it's genuinely surprising. This isn't the usual lane for heavy Japanese anime watchers, and it's still won them over. This is like in general. The crossover appeal says a lot about how well the Donghua format is landing here. Japanese comic or animations are coming up, so a lot of people can attest to that. The veterans of manga and anime watching. So on the app you'll see there's a bunch of links you can go to, like the trailer videos and stuff. If you want to click all of that, I've already put it there. And then you can see also what others are saying, like what the critics are saying. Like critics say, this is a standout isekai entry of its season, praising how it blends magic and technology into a kingdom building story instead of leaning on typical isekai tropes. So anybody familiar with that stuff understands what that's about, but then it's basically saying, it's unique and it's being received well by the audience. The Mandarin dub delivery reads as a distinctive stylistic choice to many viewers rather than a drawback, though the community has some real concern about whether the second season will actually happen. Pretty true, pretty true. And there you have it. Release that witch. Let's see what's going on here. All right. One of the cool things about the app is you also have, I put here, if you wanted to learn the new terms on the app, like if you're not familiar with anything that I'm saying here, just go right here and you got a glossary and it gives you an introduction to everything anime, manga, donghua. All the terms are right here. Glossary terms for all of you newbies into this world, especially out in our Polynesian nations, our island Pacific Islander nations. If you're new to all of this, all these words here will help you understand, because there's different categories of entertainment that these fall under, and I wanted to put this out here for beginners and veterans alike. They can enjoy it. All right, the next one we got up, that was released, that witch. We're giving it an 8.0. I hope you all like that. If you have a chance, go and check it out. Highly recommended. Actually, everything I put on here is highly recommended, unless the rating is like, if you're one of those top-notch rating viewers, if the rating is 4 and below, yeah, you know, that's on you if you want to check it out. But let's go on to the second one. So the second thing I want to review, the second one is an anime called The Frontier Lore Begins with Zero Subjects. This one's not bad. This one's not bad at all. So I just completed it. It's got 4 episodes to it available right now. The season is planned for 12 episodes, I think. And I have to say, I really like them. I watched the subtitle version, and I was definitely feeling the plot because I'm a sucker for kingdom building stories. You know, the comedy in these episodes is pretty funny as heck. And the comedy beats, they land well. Like how they time the comedy. They're probably even funnier if you understand Japanese, which I know I will understand one day, because I do want to put that it's on my bucket list of languages to learn. Japanese is one of them, and Chinese, and Korean. Anything to watch this entertainment, guys. Anyhow, for only 4 episodes in, it already pulled at my heartstrings. Yeah, I felt it. I felt this one. Being a parent myself, and I'm not afraid to admit that. Since it's still early in the season, not all the episodes are out yet. Like I said, I believe 12 is out, but I'm giving this one an overall 7 out of 10. Not bad for 4 episodes in. But when I take together all the information online, our app says, the review says it's giving it an overall 6.2. The story 6.5, execution 6.0, impact 6.0. Here's what it says about the story. A classical isekai kingdom building setup with a war hero rewarded with an empty, peopleless territory, tasked with building it up from scratch. The reception is split. Fans of the genre find it cozy, feel-good kindness, win story, while others find it black and white morality and lack of nuance, too simplistic. So for all of you who want excuse me, the complicated stuff, this may not be up your alley. But if you're in for one of those feel-good types of anime, you're definitely going to want to check out what we call The Frontier Lore Begins with Zero Subjects. It's another kingdom building anime. A lot of the stuff I'm going to be reviewing are kingdom building stories, because I'm a sucker for that. I love it. Anyhow, the execution of this one, the animation and soundtrack are solidly average, nothing groundbreaking. Clunky action scenes, combat, since combat isn't the real focus. The comedic timing and character chemistry, especially with Alna, are all a highlight for this anime. Impact-wise, sitting around 7 out of 10 with my anime list audience so far. It's not generating major buzz in a crowded summer 2026 lineup, but it's carving out a dedicated audience among kingdom building and slice of life adjacent fantasy fans. Here's all the links you can find here. Let's see what the other critics are saying. Mixed but leaning positive with genre fans. MAL users have it all around average 7 out of 10. It's fairly standard, low stakes, Yeah, so is it worth it? They're saying it's worth it. It's worth it. If you got comments and stuff, just subscribe and comment right here on the app. The Wefobz Whirl App. Can't miss it. Can't miss it. That's one of the highlights of what we're doing this live stream, bringing it to you. I'm thinking we should be doing this every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, a Wefobz Whirl review, because I have another show lined up for the other things that are on that. But yeah. We're gonna go through these fairly quickly. So if anything, if you all get bored or anything, hit me up in the comments. Live chat is open. Once again, shout out to all of you for coming in. It is great to be here. Now these two are specifically Wefobz focused because my alter ego created these next two. They're novels. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them on the Wefobz Whirl App. Let's go. Let's go. The King of Wandering. This is my new novel that's out there. It's an ebook available on Amazon Kindle, and exclusively for now, you can go and read it there. I think I got it for $2.99. $2.99. Yeah, if you're interested, we create entertainment content. And man, yeah, you didn't know that we write books? Well, here it is. Let's lock in. So I wanted to share this story with as many people as possible. It's something I've had cooking ever since high school. So these ideas were in my head ever since then, you know. And I was finally able to get it organized and transformed into a massive fantasy universe. I think all of you will find it unique and alluring in your own way. I have at least 5 books planned. I already have 2 books out. The 3rd book is about to release this week. And I'm continuously building out this universe. There's a lot more to it that sits on the horizon. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot more to the story. And I hope you all join me on the journey by picking one up and reading it today. Overall, I give my own work 7 out of 10. And yes, I am biased towards that. But go ahead and read it and drop in your comments and see what you would say about it. So let's go. So when the app congregates all the information and went through my manuscripts, this is what it gave back. It gave back an overall score for book 1, a 6.8, and then it gave my story 7, execution 7, and the impact 6.5. Mind you, this is not me, yo. This is the app that we created. Artificial intelligence grading me, and I put it on the app because I'm not afraid to do it. This is what it is. This is the new world. So the story is a classic coming-of-age setup handled with real specificity. I'm fobbing out here. Specificity. It's an orphan boy marked as cursed by his village, has a secret tie to the spirit world, and there's a chief's power struggle simmering underneath it all. The stakes are legibly early, though a good chunk of the middle runs through the trial sequence before the wider mythology cracks open. The pacing of the story tightens noticeably once it does. So execution-wise, confident, atmospheric prose, especially in the opening storm sequence. You know what? I'm not going to read all of that. I'm going to let you all read all of that because, like I said, it's my own work of art. Not to brag all about it, but I really would love for any of the Wefobz Nation members to go out and come and join me on this journey. Once again, find it right here on our Wefobz Whirl App. You can find it on Amazon. The link is already here for all of you. So I independently published it with Wefobz Publishing right here. And you will be one of the first to get at it. So there's a book 1 here, and we have book 2. I already have book 2 out. Now, book 2's rating is actually higher than book 1's. Well, we had book 1 had a what? 6.8 rating. Book 2 takes it up to 7.7 overall. Story 7.5, execution, 8.0, and impact 7.5. Man, Allergies getting at me. Allergies. So the story, if you want to know all about book 2, if the story really does pick up the pace. When I created this, you definitely can see the cover right here. Book 3, like I said, is coming out this week. Should be before the end of this week. I'll have book 3 up on Amazon. I want you all to check it out. Come and look for yourself. Read through the story, execution, and impact, what it says here. And buy it on Amazon. And yes, I am trying to promote my own work here. If you have works that you have and you want it promoted here, whether it be animation, a book, or whatever, hit us up, man. I would definitely love to take a look at it and put it on our Wefobz Whirl app. That's the King of Wonder. And then the last one. I just watched this yesterday. I binge watched it. Took me 2 days to get through it with all the busy stuff we have going on. Easygoing Territory Defense by the Optimistic Lord. Let's bring it in. It's an anime created by So and Nas. I forgot to tell you. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to tell you guys who created the other anime. What was it? The Frontier Lord, right here. Created by these guys. Furo, the author, Kinta, the illustrator, and Animation Studio 42 was the, I guess they created the animations to it. You could also, like I said, in the app, it's got all the information you could ever want for it. Alright. So, when I started to watch this one, the Easygoing Territory Defense by the Optimistic Lord, I didn't have any expectations going in. I didn't even know what it was about. All I knew is I found it on freaking a list for kingdom building stories. Yeah, because I'm always binge watching kingdom building anime, manga, manhua, you name it. This one was a pleasant surprise. I found it enjoyable and entertaining in my own way. I have to say it does have that Japanese trademark quirkiness to it. If you've watched Japanese anime, you understand what I mean by that quirkiness part. Sometimes it could be overbearing, but the heartfelt parts of this story for this anime and the plot kind of balances that out. It's lighthearted, has a lot of comical elements in it that aren't too crazy, but at times you get the feeling that the main character, our MC, is a little bit too naive, and it gets annoying. For me, I've watched so many of these things that it does get annoying now when I watch naive main characters act that way. But still, it's, I would say it's worth the watch. The first season is 12 episodes long. I binged through all of them, like I said, within a day and a half, about 2 days. Because I wanted to see what the MC had planned next. That's always why I was trying to binge through it. Anyhow, I'm giving it a 6.5 out of 10. What would you rate it? From all the what people are saying online, it's like a familiar isekai kingdom building premise for the story. Execution, it's competent and consistent rather than flashy. Solid production values from Nas or Nas. The comedic timing leans broad and a tone that stays gentle even during its action beats. Handful of episodes carry noticeable filler that softens the momentum and the main plot. And then impact, the biggest strength is being genuinely binge friendly. The constant what's Van going to build or fix next is the hook, because you're always wanting to see what the main character is going to do or does next because of his powers. But yeah, you can find the trailer and links right there, and then you can see what other people say right here if you ever want to. It's always on the app. Oh, it has a bunch of reviews already. They called it solidly average overall. Wow, what a way to call an anime. Solidly average overall. Add that to the phrase, to the Bible phrases we can keep. It's rare and wholesome. So yeah, as with anime, you could say it's for kids, but at the same time, Japanese anime always leans into like these adult themes that they throw out of nowhere. But there you have it, 6.5. Wow, it's 6.5 for all the ratings down the line, and the overall is 6.5. Right here on the Wefobz Whirl App. If you want to look at, search it by movie, TV show. We got video games we're going to review, anime, Donghua, manga, manhua, novels. It's all here, guys. This app was created for us. I've got a bunch of different apps I'm building out for the Wefobz Nation. So I hope you all, appreciate the work that's going into all of this. Because that's where it's at. The Wefobz Whirl App and the Wefobz Whirl Show. This is Wefobz Whirl 10. I am so happy to be back on live. We're going to be doing Wefobz Whirl every Tuesday. I'm going to look to do it every Tuesday. Possibly add in Thursdays, but because I'm going to go through all, I got to watch these forms of entertainment to give you the reviews, and I would rather have like at least 5 up before our next show. And I hope you're enjoying all the hard work that's going into it. Do you like all the designs that's coming out? Upgraded the avatar, upgraded the freaking designs for Wefobz Whirl. That's what you do. You got to keep upgrading. That's what we do here at Wefobz. I hope you all enjoyed this session. If you do, please jump in the comments, drop us a comment, watch this video. This live session video is going to be diced up and re-uploaded because the YouTube algorithm just treats it as a VOD. If you know, you know. But I'll be re-uploading a shorter version, taking out the loading screen and all, so all of you can watch it. Please like and subscribe wherever you're watching this. I have it multi-stream to all the different platforms. You name it, Wefobz is on it. Do you even recognize we built an app for all of you? Man, feels good, everybody. But anyhow, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. We hope to catch you on the next Wefobz Whirl 11 when we bring to you more reviews of entertainment. And how would I call it, man? What do you call this category of stuff? Entertainment, right? More reviews of entertainment coming to you. Yes. How's that? Seki? Good. Boompa Isa. Yeza. It's your boy, Guy So Smooth, telling you all, keep it cool out there. Keep it smooth. It's summertime here in Hawaii, but I don't know what time it is where you're at. It should be good, though. Hit us up. Catch you all on the next one. Till then, we out. Wefobz.
Wefobz. From a far place to the top now. Feel the rhythm. Yeah. Wefobz from a far place. Came with a suitcase, no place to call home. Just a whisper of a dream on a brand new road I roam. The city lights were loud, the language felt so strange, but every stumble, every lesson was a